That is not Hole. That's Nirvana. I thought it would be funny. I just thought like, oh, that would be funny if I, play Nirvana and not Hole. But the song is Sappy, and that was never really released until years later. I have a funny story about that song. So, okay, it's a cool song. They didn't quite get it right, I think. Hearing it now, the mix sucks. The arrangement is not that exciting. I think it's got some interesting stuff going on, but it just kind of falls apart for me. And I know that Cobainus, his name is Kirkus Cocainus, I believe was his name, and he was never happy with it either. But he wouldn't let the song go away. He just kind of kept trying. When I was collecting Nirvana bootlegs, because that's what you did when you went to the Jersey Shore as a child, I guess. You know how it is. I remember hearing a song called Verse, Chorus, Verse, and it was that song, but it was an earlier version of it, which maybe sounded a little bit better. And then there was another version of it called Sappy, but it was like acoustic, and he was like, "And if you save yourself," he was doing like a weird affectation with his voice, but it was a good song. It was catchy. I liked it. And then years later, they release a box set, and they put that out as a single, and people liked it. I mean, I think like I said, it is a cool song, but that mix, that one in particular, was done like '93, just or '94. Well, probably '93. Yeah, I just don't think I don't think they did it. You know what I mean, right? Mix wise, arrangement wise, I think it's just okay. But I just now before I played it, I was like, oh, that's a cool song. I'll play it. And yeah, it's all right. But I knew about it first, chat. I was the one listening to it back in the Jersey Shore on my Walkman, my tape Walkman, Sony Walkman player, and I was so cool walking around Wildwood, thinking I knew music that no one else knew. Yeah, and it's funny too because I had some of those bootlegs before I had In Utero. So some of the stuff that I remember kind of listening to from them was stuff that was never released, like this weirdo song called "Misery Loves Company," which is just like mouth noises. Let me see if I can find it. And this is pre-internet, so there was like just I don't know what the fuck was going on. I just invented this Nirvana world in my mind, and it was kind of cool actually. Let's see, "Misery Loves Company," Nirvana. Let's see if that's on Spotify. It isn't. Let's see if it's on YouTube. And I have the animation ready, chat. Don't worry, I got that. We're gonna watch a fun animation in just a second. But I'm really curious to see if this thing is. Maybe it was under a different name. Is this real Nirvana? Yeah, it is. It's just like a home demo, like a tape. It's just one of those things that I was 10 and I didn't know that this wasn't an official release of some kind. Like I knew it sounded crappy, but I thought it was just one of their regular songs. um and this is before I knew they only had a couple albums anyway. Like my cousin would tell me stuff and he would just make up lore or have also misinformation that he didn't know was correct. So is this weird world that again just on the cusp of internet. But it was the same for games too, like Zelda. People just made shit up, and it wasn't even real. So it was kind of a fun time. And there's some really good They never stopped making shit up. Yeah, good point. There are some really good songs from them that are in like this one sounds like shit, but I think it's a great song. The chorus on the song is incredible. I wish they actually recorded it. It's called Blandest, and it's just got an amazing chorus. This is going to get mega claimed, by the way. But yeah, it's just like one of my first hyperfixations was Nirvana bootlegs. It's so weird. That and Star Wars. But, I mean, I was a very cool kid. You could imagine. None of this is as good as Beans. Every time I play a Nirvana song, I have to play Beans. Keep in mind, I was listening to these on a broken Walkman with old crusty tapes. So if this sounds bad, it sounded worse. And also, a lot of the tapes that I was playing were slowed down, even like a good, 10% in some cases. So I thought Kurt Cobain had a deeper voice than he actually did. But anyway, yeah, just a little story of my childhood, so that it may live on past me. Here's an animation. Sometime around Windows 95's advent, Mario decided that he would like to teach typing. This guy's had a million jobs. He can never settle on one single profession. Unemployable. Well, Mr. Mario, it says here that you've had 60 jobs in the past 35 years. May I ask, why can't you hold down a steady job? What's your employment history looking like this for? You seem like a nice guy. I'm a not no. Okay. I'm a not no. How do you spell that? Mushrooms. The Mushroom Kingdom, you say. Okay. You saved it how many times? Right. Well, tell me more about this time you spent as a doctor. You have a PhD, right? No. No PhD? And you were a doctor. I threw the virus. I broke the virus. Virus. You saved the world from this Bowser, yet also go karting on the weekends. Yeah. You have time to golf every weekend? Oh, I'm a love golf. He's just Jar Jar Binks now. You know what? He just became Jar Jar. I'm a love golf and karting. How do you have time for all these hobbies when you're saving the Mushroom Kingdom and also a plumber? Did you see that single frame referee? And that's where the timeline truly shines. Because there they could connect all the dots and you could see Mario's employment history. And why does he never get old? Surgery? No. Nano machines, son! Huh. That was pretty cool. I like that. Thank you, Nico and Esty. That was quick, too. That was a quick turnaround. I'm going to link that in chat. Good job, Nico. Thank you for making that. I always enjoy these animations. Lots of little fun references in there, too. Nano mushrooms, son. All right. All right, chat.